What's up? My hair is crazy. Give me a second. How do I want it? I want it more this way, I think. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty good. I might shut that door as well. All the light coming in from one place. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. We're back. So today, what we are going to be doing is... oh my god, that background, I still haven't changed that, I need to change that. We are going to be working on the movement system and the refactor thereof. So, I should probably start by outlining why we're doing this. Oh my god, my block nose is gonna annoy the crap out of me today. I'm like sort of blocked. Ugh. But like not fully. It's very annoying. Probably gonna blow my nose again. So, hello, I'm back. The problem that I'm seeking to fix is that when I originally created the movement system, it was kind of inbuilt entirely within the player brain. But the thing that we're talking about doing now is having things in the game that aren't the player that still move. So, to that end, window monitor. Here we are. I'm also going to move chat over here. Yeah. And then maybe I might just, it's tempting to like, no, it's fine. So which scene is this? It's this one. That's fine, but I would prefer... yeah, this one's probably the best one. Got lots of stuff in it. Yeah, let's grab this guy. Wow. Refactor. So, at the moment, actually, I'll show you the way that it used to work first. There we go. Cool. So the way it used to work is we've got our player brain up here, and in the player there's movement. And so the way it works is, let's just get this guy over here a little. We've got our player cube, And when I press play, this cube will become active. There we go. And he rolls around. That's like 90% of the game. So how does that work? Great question. The way that I've set it up, oh my god, those crystals in the background are going to get very annoying. Let's just deal with these. And these guys. How does that work? It's quite simple, actually. Well, no, that's a lie. It's complicated. So, in our player brain, we've got the player movement, and that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. The player movement script is this master script that controls all the player movement. It does what it says on the tin. When I input a move, it firstly checks that, yes, we are moving. It's figured out the direction in which we're moving and the rotation axis around which it needs to rotate, and the type. Ooh, that's not good. And the type of move it's going to be. I hate how it does that. Just stay on the window? No. I need to get Dan to fix that. It's very annoying that I can't keep that paused. There we go. So yes. And then while that is happening, we've also got last valid positions. Maybe doing this will help. Not really. Oh, that's somewhat helpful. It doesn't look great though. It's fine. In player movement, there's a whole bunch of things. So what's actually happening here? I turn this on and just make the 3D gizmos just a little smaller. You can see. Actually, no, I don't want that. I don't want 3D gizmos. This game object here is the pivot. I can turn him on. He's our pivot. And what's actually happening here is that the cube has been parented to this pivot. And so when I rotate this guy, it rotates the cube. That's kind of the whole basis of how the movement system works, is when what we're doing is we're parenting the cube to the pivot and then rotating the pivot. That's kind of it. The tricky bit is figuring out what sort of rotation we're going to do. There's also a whole bunch of edges and vertices. If I make these all... So these are a whole bunch of empty game objects that I've just used to figure out where the cube is. And I could be doing this all through mats, but I'm just using game objects to make it a little bit easier to visualize and make sure that everything's correct. So if I exit this, you'll see that when I move, all those objects move to where they're supposed to be on the player cube. And you can see the pivot. If I deselect this, you can see the pivot moving around to facilitate the movement. The problem with this system is that it is linked to the player brain. All the actual logic around calculating what sort of movement the player is going to do and executing that movement and all the other game objects are linked to the player. What we want to do is eventually have things in the world that aren't the player that move, like non-player cubes or NPCs, which I think is very cute. So yes, let's get back into our proper branch. and I'll show you what I've done so far. So you'll notice immediately that in the player movement, all those game objects and stuff that were in there are no longer. I've moved them. I've put them inside this new game object that I've called Cube Mover. I might change this to be called TOYA Mover. Yeah, that's pretty tempting. I also need to ask Dan a question relating to this, because what he has done recently is we've been working on our game design document for various pitches and stuff. Yes. Non-player toys. Yeah. Yeah. So I think what I've done, I'm just no, I'll send him a message just to clarify. Just getting started. Hmm.
most people nowadays say, I have no time. Of course you don't. Because you are not aware of the present. You know, the present is represented on your watch by a hairline that is as thin as possible, as is consistent with visibility. And so everybody thinks the present is, instead of now, the present is the only real time. There is no past, and there isn't a future, and there never will be.
My mic's been off for ages. I always forget to unmute. Yeah, so we'll come back to this. Yep. I think you can be private, can't you? Does that break anything? Let's do a quick test, actually, to make sure I haven't broken too much. Some of these will need to be... So there we go. Take me to the fucking thing. Called it merged, no? Merge up, merge down. It's not cubing anymore. Bruh. Anyway, yeah, let's just test that it works. Shall we? No, great, of course, why would it? Pardon me, sorry. That was gross. Move data has become unassigned for some reason. Yes. Yes, I see. None. I've got compilation errors apparently. But I don't. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if that'll fix anything. Probably not, because everything's unassigned. Yeah. Cool. So, yes. This one's the middle, isn't it? Yeah. What do you mean variance? Oh, scale variance. Space width variant. Yeah. Cool. Then there are other variants of this? Or does it just scale? It just scales, I think. No, it's just got a different... No? Also, this mesh is horrendous, I think. Yeah, that could do with a once over. Oh, it's actually not that bad. This is a bit of a mess. Yeah. Oh, just the whole thing gets scaled. Right. Cool. In that case, Toy original internal light. Let's have a look at you. Yes. Toy original. Complete. TOYA. Incomplete. TOYA. TOYA lattice. This is going to break a lot of stuff. That's okay. That is the nature of things. Yeah, we can get to that. Okay. I don't know about that one. We'll leave non-essential things. Yeah, carryables. That's a whole other question. We'll leave that for now. Let's get onto the matter at hand, which is, yes, assigning stuff. Move calculator, move executor, cube lattice. Where is that? Is it this? Yes. And the lattice modifier is this. The animator is, where is that? It's on the player? Yes. They have proximity trigger. Cube of events none. Yeah, renaming this will break a lot of stuff. I think I'm okay with that. I've got to play Imagine, I cannot remember. Oh, I got a cube up. This is gonna get taken out anyway. We'll leave it for now. Will we? Oops. Oh, I need to rename the rest of these anyway. I'm gonna redo that. Yeah. Yeah, because there'll be a bunch of separate logic for, yeah. It's alright, we'll leave all that for now. So the collider, the rigid body, the internal light. incomplete stuff. This is part of... I guess this should be... That's his own little thing, I guess. We'll call it keeping up still. I'm renaming it anyway. That's fine. Yeah. That works for me. And then, how fucked up is this? Not too bad. Internal lights. To be fair, this should be part of the complete TOYA. Oh, should it? No. No, it shouldn't. It just shouldn't shine on the TOYA. Yeah. Be great to do a thing that's like, don't shine on this game object. It could just be just like a TOYA layer. I'm gonna redo these as well. With that for now. Merge transform. Move calculator. calculator, move executor. You go down below this guy. Move pivot. Carryable pivot. Yeah, I'll rename that. And then lattice. Lattice. Animator. Should probably be on the TOYA. On the complete cube. Am I crazy? Like what are you animating? Play a cube lattice. Oh, it's like nothing. There's one bonk. Which is probably already broken because I've changed the names of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Let's remove this for now. And I'll add it back in later. Yeah, because we're going to do something different there anyway. How did that not break stuff? Oh, because I've already commented out probably. And prox trigger. Which should really be like... I don't like the order of these things. Proximity trigger, internal light. Yeah. Cool. It's just part of the scale 1 TOYA. What breaks if I press play? Yeah, crushing stuff. Current scale index. Yeah. Let's also, yeah. Let's get rid of crushing for now, because we're going to move that out anyway. And let's also turn you off. no crushing for now. Oh. Yes. No crushing. Cool. Awesome. Progress. Really, really good progress. Let's do a push there. The TOYA refactor beginneth. For real this time. Cool. Yes. I should do that. Should rename that as well. Move calculator. Move input. Move data? No. Why? Move executor. Pivot. Pivot in move executor. Aha. You guys. Oh. Oh, probably because it's fighting it by name. Yep. Stupid. Don't find things by name. We don't need target scale. Do we need target scale? How do we get target scale? Let's change how we do this, because this is stupid. No. Yeah. TOYA. And then cool. So that takes care of that. Target scale as well can go. Target game object parent can stay, but that's a hidden one. And target collider can go, because they're all TOYA components. And then these guys can become serialized. And these are movement components. Awesome. And none of those should get assigned. Yeah, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. And in fact, we actually don't need this to be. So, target scale, you actually are going to become target TOYA dot scale, TOYA scale. And then target game object is target TOYA.game object. That's an easy one. Oops. No. Undo. Undo. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Let's just... Yeah, okay. Target scale. Yeah. Actually, let's go from the top. Target collider is... That becomes... Target TOYA collider. TOYA collider. Great. Target game object parent equals target game object. That's an easy one. Dot game object. And in fact, you can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Actually, let's do it like this because I'm sure there's multiple occurrences of this. You become this. Great. What the fuck did I call it? Fuck's sake. Yes. Actually, this is the whole thing. It becomes target TOYA. And target scale is an easy one. You become... No. TOYA scale. Cool. Yeah. actually. Yeah. This probably was going to throw a bunch of errors of things I've made private that shouldn't be private. But we will find out. Maybe not. Awesome. Awesome. I'm getting hungry, but we can carry on for a bit. Verts and edges, TOYA pivot, carryable transform. I don't have, but we will ignore carryables for now. Come back to carryables. And the move calculator should really go up the top. And then, yeah. Variable container, master group positions. Awesome. It'd be good to have a way of loading these without signing them, but that's fine. Let's see if this works at all. Okay. TOYA pivot isn't coming back, which is not a good sign. But we're getting input. Obviously. That's cool. I'm also going to just camera fade, canvas. Set the alpha of this to 0. Why is it black? This can be off. Do we have a camera? Yeah. Why can I not see anything? Ah, probably because its scale is 0. Would be my bet. There's so much going on in this level. It's very funny. So obviously falling doesn't work yet, but we've got a moving thing back, which is nice. That's not good. I wonder if I can walk through this. Yeah, but I don't collect them. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's a really good spot to end for now. I'm going to go have some luncheon. And I'll be back later. Peace out, gamers.